Have you ever stopped to think about the strangest inventions the military has ever created? The military world is full of secrets, and often these creations border on the unbelievable. From curious devices to weapons that seem straight out of science fiction movies, armed forces around the world have a long history of innovation and, at times, bizarreness. In this video, we will explore some of these inventions that will surely surprise you and make you question the fine line between genius and madness. Have you ever imagined an invisible tank or an animal trained for espionage? Stay with us and discover these and other military creations that defy logic. 1. Project Orkan, pigeons guiding missiles. During World War II, the United States developed a project called Orkan, which aimed to use pigeons to guide missiles. Psychologist B.F. Skinner trained pigeons to peck at specific targets projected on a screen inside the missile. The idea was that the pigeons would correct the missile's trajectory, ensuring it hit the target with precision. Although the idea seems absurd today, at the time, it was considered an innovative solution to missile guidance challenges. 2. The active camouflage tank. Imagine a tank that can become practically invisible to the enemy. This is what the British Army attempted to develop with the active camouflage tank. The idea was to cover the vehicle with a screen that projected images of the surrounding environment, creating an illusion of invisibility. Although the technology was still in development, the concept paved the way for future advancements in military camouflage. 3. Project Iceworm, secret Arctic base. In the 1960s, during the Cold War, the American military launched Project Iceworm, a secret initiative to build a series of underground tunnels in the ice of Greenland. The idea was to create a base that could launch nuclear missiles in case of conflict with the Soviet Union. The tunnels would be heated and maintained under the ice, invisible to spy satellites. However, the project was abandoned due to technical difficulties and the instability of the ice. 4. Bat bombers. Another unusual project from World War II was the use of bats as bombers. Project X-Ray involved attaching small incendiary bombs to bats, which would be released over enemy cities. The bats would roost in wooden structures, and the bombs would cause widespread fires. The project saw some tests but was abandoned when the bats accidentally set a military base on fire during a test. 5. Spy cats, Project Acoustic Kitty. In the 1960s, the CIA launched Project Acoustic Kitty, an attempt to use cats as espionage devices. A microphone and transmitter were surgically implanted in a cat, which would be used to listen in on secret conversations. However, the first test was a failure, as the cat was hit by a taxi shortly after being released. The project was deemed a waste of resources and was abandoned. 6. Archimedes solar cannon. Though more legendary than factual, the idea of Archimedes' solar cannon deserves mention. According to legend, Greek scientist Archimedes used mirrors to concentrate sunlight and set Roman ships on fire during the siege of Syracuse. While there's no concrete evidence that this actually happened, the idea of using solar energy as a weapon has been explored several times throughout history. 7. Flying tanks, Project Svino. In the 1930s, the Soviets developed Project Svino, which involved launching flying tanks from bombers. The idea was that these tanks would be dropped onto the battlefield and ready for action upon landing. Although some tests were conducted, technical challenges rendered the project impractical. 8. Tsar Bomba, the largest nuclear bomb. One of the most devastating inventions was the Tsar Bomba, developed by the Soviet Union. With an explosive power of 50 megatons, the Tsar Bomba is the largest nuclear bomb ever detonated. The test, conducted in 1961, was so powerful that it broke windows hundreds of kilometers away and created a mushroom cloud that reached the stratosphere. 9. Project Stargate, remote viewing. During the Cold War, the CIA and the U.S. Army funded Project Stargate, a program that investigated the use of remote viewing for espionage. Remote viewing is the alleged ability to visualize distant locations using only the mind. Although the program produced some intriguing results, most of the evidence was considered anecdotal, and the project was terminated in 1995. 10. HARP program, weather control. The High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, HARP, was a U.S. military project that investigated the ionosphere. Some conspiracy theories suggest that HARP could manipulate the weather or cause earthquakes. Although the scientific community discredits these claims, HARP remains a focus of speculation and theories. Want to discover how to turn your failures into stepping stones for success? Get the ebook The Untold Secrets of Failure and start facing your challenges with confidence and effectiveness. Learn powerful strategies and make practical changes that will catapult your personal and professional life. Don't waste time, access the link in the pinned comment and embark on this journey of transformation now. 11. The mobile Faraday cage. The military has experimented with creating vehicles covered by mobile Faraday cages. The idea was to protect electronic equipment on board from electromagnetic attacks, such as those caused by nuclear explosions. These vehicles would function as electronic fortresses on the battlefield. 12. Mammal-guided torpedoes. The U.S. Navy trained dolphins and sea lions to locate underwater mines and even attack enemy divers. These animals have a natural navigation and echolocation ability, making them valuable allies in naval operations. 13. Robo-bees, robotic bees for pollination and espionage. Robo-bees are small drones developed to mimic the behavior of bees. While the main goal is to aid in plant pollination, these devices also have the potential to be used in espionage missions due to their size and maneuverability. 14. Long-range acoustic device, LRAD. The LRAD is an acoustic device that emits high-intensity sounds, causing extreme discomfort or even pain to those targeted. While mainly used for crowd control, it also has military applications for dispersing enemies without using lethal force. 15. Electromagnetic pulse, EMP, bomb. EMP bombs are designed to release a large amount of electromagnetic radiation, which can destroy electronic systems over a wide area. These bombs are considered disabling weapons, capable of incapacitating an enemy's technological infrastructure. 16. Project Blue Peacock, chicken-powered nuclear mines. During the Cold War, the United Kingdom developed Project Blue Peacock, which involved creating nuclear mines to be buried in West Germany to deter a Soviet invasion. The plan included using chickens inside the mines to generate heat and prevent the components from freezing in winter. 17. Operation Ghost, inflatable tanks. To deceive the enemy during World War II, the Allies used inflatable tanks and other fake structures to create the illusion of larger military forces. These ghost forces were used to divert attention from real military movements. 18. Montauk Project, teleportation machine. The Montauk Project is a conspiracy theory suggesting that the US military developed teleportation and time travel technology. Although there is no concrete evidence, the legend persists as one of the strangest experiments attributed to the military. 19. Autonomous underwater vehicles, OVs. OVs are underwater drones used for exploration and reconnaissance. Equipped with advanced sensors, they can map the ocean floor, detect mines, and perform other missions without a human operator. 20. The neutrino bomb. The neutrino bomb is a theoretical weapon that uses neutrinos to penetrate matter and cause destruction. While still in the realm of scientific speculation, the idea of a weapon that can pass through solid matter undetected is an example of the innovative, and frightening, thinking of the military. So, guys? Were you surprised by these inventions? The military world is indeed a fertile ground for innovation, even if sometimes that innovation borders on the absurd. These creations show us that in the quest for strategic advantage, the limits of human creativity are constantly tested. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Let us know in the comments which of these inventions you found the most bizarre or if you know of others that deserve mention. See you next time.